Phaethon, the ancient astronaut of remote antiquity. Many references in ancient texts refer to areas dealing with high technology, advanced technology. In the the area of technology, if not much higher than today's, at least equal to it, if not more. And this is how we see the legendary Argonaut vessel, the Argo, building from the sacred wood that Athena gave concerning the building of the craft of Argo, the ship of the Argonauts, which had the ability to speak to them and also read their thoughts, but also to fly. And we see still the Hyperborean Abaris flying with an arrow given by Apollo, and visiting various parts of the earth for the purpose of healing the sick. Triptolemus, to spread the seed with a flaming chariot that for this purpose the goddess Demeter had built and given to Eleusinius as a prince. We know that all the those on board the Argo, all the Argonauts were basically, they were not just anybody. They were princes and kings. Now, countless references to similar flying machine events exist in the rich Greek mythology. References that have led, not by chance of course, researchers and writers to talk about a huge and sophisticated civilization of our ancestors of remote antiquity, which after the destruction it suffered and over the millennia passed into tradition as a legend. So are the protagonists of those achievements and feats the heroes. Phaethon is also counted among the multitude of cases of the flying phenomena of prehistory. The legend wants him to be the son of Helios, meaning sun, who took his father's chariot and as a result burned the earth, and faced with the danger of annihilation, Zeus blasted him. Symbolizing his legend, many researchers classify him among the astronauts of the age of the gods. Tradition still wants him as an arsonist of the earth, as a typical tyrannical king, but also as an apostate angel, like Lucifer was, or is. When Phaethon killed his father's chariots because he was not strong in his father's way, things happened on earth, and he was struck by lightning and corrupted, according to Plato in Timaeus chapter 3, verse 22:6. And Saint Gregory the theologian, in his patrology about envy, says about the apostate angel Lucifer, the great chief of the angels, the most beautiful Lucifer, first saw the ineffable light of the triune God, the divinity, and he imagined that it was possible to become like God. Lucifer was killed by divine providence, punishing his arrogance, and that great angel became the devil of the earth. Phaethon, Helios, Pais Pothon, Esthikos, Absordon, Ebine, I can't even, this is from Paliaphos about unbelievers. Nonnos, in his Dionysiacs, describes the event, volume 2, chapter 38, verses 410-411. Zeus the father brought down the highest autotelist for the sake of Eridan, while Hieron writes that Phaethon burned the military operations against enemies, many areas of the earth, the arson during Phaethon's time in Ethiopia. But Ovid also talks about the burning of Africa by Phaethon. Nonnos still mentions in his Dionysia that Phaethon is the one who flew from the North Pole to the South and from the North Pole to America. And literally it says, Palinosteo marched to the south from Borea, meaning from the north, Borea, Hyperborea. From pole to pole he was. From Kithaeron he drove a chariot to the island of Cyprus, and Phaethon's whirlpool pole of yours to the west he ran twice. In Paphos, heaven with called Phaethon with robed moon. Zeus lives and father, Phaethon established Olympus, Enoch named. So Phaethon, according to Nonnos, seemed to fly from north to the south pole, from Kithaeron to Cyprus, and from Baalbek in Lebanon to Paphos in Cyprus. Because of his great deeds, the world at the time classed him among the isotheistic men. In other words, he was equal to gods, the gods, and he was included in the pantheon of the Olympian gods as an ancient of space, as an ancient astronaut of space, in other words. This is according to Capodistria. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.